Next, real hearses, real coffins, real scary. Stick around for the Halloween house that takes this holiday seriously. And still ahead, the secrets of a special effects masterpiece.
I'm not comfortable with giving that out.
The Cemetery on Haunted Hill.
We want you to be this next haunted house.
Make life
bold.
Make life spin.
Start at home.
Make life
Make life
amped up. Make life pop. Start at home.
Make life modern.
Make life an adventure. Make life
yours.
Start at home. Start at home.
Halloween is all about getting a good scare. And facing your fears. Like, for instance, a fear of death.
Help me! He wants to play!
Well, here in Lockport, Illinois, just about an hour outside of Chicago, there's a couple who turn their house into a celebration of the macabre every Halloween. What's with that really haunted... Oh, wait a second. Let's try that again. What's with that really haunted Halloween house? This is what they call a yard haunt. It's kind of like a fancy window display at the department store. Except there's no window and no department store, and well, everything's really, really creepy. With a cemetery out front, a dungeon in the back, a full-blown funeral parlor in the garage, and a couple of hearses, complete with coffins. It's all brought to you by Rick and Sue. If they had their way, every day would be Halloween.
This is a little bit of like Lily from the Munsters.
Actually, I'm not in a costume.
What?
Halloween's the one time a year I don't have to wear a costume.
Is she kidding me?
Nope, not at all.
Nope, they're not kidding. In fact, if you don't believe us, check out what they built.
Thanatophobialand?
Thanatophobialand.
Thanatophobialand.
Thanatophobia is a fear of death. So this is where you face your fear of death, the Thanatophobialand.
12 points, good word usage. Thanatophobia.
Leave your fears at the door and let's get a look at Thanatophobia's cemetery.
How many plastic pumpkins do you have, Sue? Do you know?
Oh, I think Rick knows that one.
I believe it's 175.
Normal people carve one pumpkin, call it a day.
We light up 175 instead.
That's good.
Sue makes all the tombstones herself from slabs of foam that she carves and decorates. They're all tributes to Hollywood greats who have passed away.
You managed to make it creepy.
Yes.
And speaking of creepy, the parking spot in front has one of these.
How many hearses do you have? 2.
We have hiss and hearse.
Which one's the more feminine hearse?
The gray lady. Her name's Drusilla.
It's got a lot of top hat room. Yes, it does.
Makes sense to me. And what's the point of having hearses if you don't have caskets? These guys have 3, which they've picked up from everywhere from funeral homes to eBay. Empty, of course. You can get them for $100 to $400, and it's a great gift idea.
Actually, he bought me this one for my birthday present.
I said I'm not going to buy her nothing else till she uses it. Well, you can see she uses it all the time.
Ah, sweet love. But why do they do this? The short answer is they're into the goth thing and just can't help themselves. And in the back, the dungeon.
This is the dungeon?
This is our dungeon.
And we have the guard, we have the zombie hanging in the window, looking for victims.
Is the thing on top a spaghetti strainer?
Yeah.
That dog is the creepiest dog ever.
That's Fifi.
And the guy next to him is actually a dancing Santa Claus. We turned him into Igor.
He was a Santa Claus?
Yes.
Now, when you build a dungeon in your backyard, you need a little privacy. So this odd couple sets up a wall that's 8 feet tall and 40 feet long. which makes the neighbor's view pretty horrific.
On the other side of this wall is your neighbor's house.
Yes.
And this, like,
Well,
screaming...
the walls help muffle it.
You keep
too.
telling yourself that.
They've never complained.
It takes a lot of work to set up Thanatophobialand. Even though they started in August, to be ready for the big night, Sue and Rick needed help from their neighbor's kid, the dynamic Wade, to the rescue.
It looks like they were struggling, and it was close to Halloween, so I decided to come over to help.
And you thought you had nice kids. Your kids are rotten. Wade's nice.
Moving on to this block can be a real shocker. More than one newbie has been taken aback by the neighborhood welcome wagon.
Everybody that helped us move in thought it was bizarre because all we saw were hearses.
On Halloween night, the yard haunt draws about 1,000 ghoulish visitors.
The street's always packed with people. It's a fun time.
If you had to say who is more into Halloween, Rick or Sue, who would you say?
My mom. Yes, definitely. She's the one that pushes for it every year.
The garage is transformed into everybody's last stop, the funeral parlor.
Who built the skeleton playing the organ?
I did. He's run by a windshield wiper motor I got from the junkyard. The organ I got free from the garage sale. They wanted to throw it out, so I said I'd take it from them.
Have you ever figured out, like, how much it costs you to put one of these on? I mean, is it hundreds? Is it thousands?
We probably spend at least $1,000 a year on it.
Oh, we spent over 3 this year.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes a fight.
No,
What? Oh boy, I'm starting to get the feeling someone's gonna be sleeping in the hearse tonight.
Up next, Mountain View, California,
where a high-tech Halloween haunter brings